Okay, so to clarify what the 5 by 5 rule is, you have maximum 5 words per line, maximum 5 lines plus title. So this and the next few slides are perfect examples. So literally we're talking about 5 words. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So it could be 5 bullets, but it could be a bullet that spills onto the next line. You really want to try to summarize as best you can. When you use this few words, it means you can leave out words like the and things like that that you can fill in as you present. And you have room for beautiful graphics. So, so the title doesn't count as one of your 5 lines. So title plus 5 lines. So I am 100% serious about the 5 by 5 rule. It's a legit thing for communication. Okay, so I have a few tips that I'm going to give you for summarizing skills. All of these do follow the 5 by 5 rule. Okay, so summarizing tips are very important in all of high school and post-secondary and beyond. Whether you're in college or university or even a job, all of these things go together. So notice how I'm expanding on what's written. And they're all on the literacy test. So here's another way to note the font size is even more than 30-point font, again, to emphasize the text and keep your listener, your audience, focused on what you're saying. So summarizing like a pro. Summarizing equals thinking. You have to actually think it through, which increases your understanding versus copy and paste. So I don't want to see any copy and pasting. So all of these following slides follow the 5 by 5 rule, so they're here for you to just see as a reference. And see what some different layouts might look like, and also talk about some consequences. So when you do plagiarize, it means you're not learning. It could mean failing the assignment, and it could lead to embarrassment and being kicked out of school. So in high school, quite often we do start with warnings, but eventually you could get expelled. In university and college, you would get expelled with no redos. So you lose all your money and tuition. So this is another way to summarize using graphics. So these are, this would be under the diagram feature. So summarize, don't plagiarize, and it leads to success. So a few tips on summarizing. Don't copy and paste, okay? If you are, that's plagiarizing. Use your own words. You are the author. Be brief. Stick to the key ideas, and this does require some thinking, deciding what is the most important. And so that's part of the skill that I'm looking for. Stick to the facts. So don't include your opinion unless it's asked for. So an example, this whole section is not summarized, and here is a summary, okay? There's lots of different ways it could be done, but you can see how a summarized piece takes up a lot less space. So I'm not going to read it to you, but I'm going to leave it there. You can always pause to read it to check it out. Okay, so we've seen this and we've seen this. So make sure you put that into action and summarize. And that's going to increase your learning and comprehension of whatever topic you are doing. Hope this helps. And as always, message me if you need any further clarification.